Good morning. We are in the city of Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and this is day 3 of our journey. Our agenda for today is to visit the city's most important attractions. But first, let us take a look at the hotel's breakfast table. Lots of pastries, fruits, meat, and eggs. After breakfast, we meet with our guide, Hannah. She likes to go straight to the point.
Let's go.
I like that. No pointless chit-chat. Anyway, we start at the city center and with the old Hotel Uzbekistan. It was opened in 1974, and to this day, it has kept its Soviet vibe. I actually spent my last night in Tashkent in this hotel, so there is much more footage to come. When traveling in Central Asia, you cannot avoid the name Amir Timur. Amir stands for ruler, and Timur is a Turkic word for iron. And Timur ruled with an iron fist. He lived in the 14th century and conquered nearly everything from Syria to India and Xinjiang, destroying everything in his path. Here he is considered as a national hero. In other countries, well, not so much. It is estimated that he killed nearly 5% of the world's population at the time.
We are democratic country.
So you have like Liberal Party and Communist
Yeah.
Party and Socialist Party and whatever.
If you need picture, I will take for you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh well, let's not get into politics that much. The bottom line is that it is very safe to live in Uzbekistan at the moment. Ever since the former President Islam Karimov died in 2016, the country has opened up significantly, and it is now a very safe and hospitable place for tourists also. The Uzbeks are incredibly friendly people, and they have enough resources to be a very prosperous country in the future. Now we have already teleported ourselves to lunch break. We are visiting a restaurant called Kukeldash, which is a very popular place for both locals and tourists. Here you can actually witness the cooking process of plov, the local dish with meat, rice, and vegetables. There are many versions of plov or pilaf in Central Asia. The naan bread is also baked here, and that too has many versions, depending on the location you are in. Now we will fast forward the making of naan and plov. There are lots of videos available if you're into cooking and stuff. I am not. Anyway, the bread is made in these big ovens by slamming the raw bread into the wall of the oven. Here the tourists can also try it if they want. Here you can see the making of plov. There are several big cooking pots for the ingredients, different kinds of meat, rice, carrots, chickpeas. You cook them slowly in oil for maybe half an hour, add seasoning, and the plov is ready to be served. I like meat, but I prefer fatty meat such as beef. Here they use mainly lamb, chicken, and horse, which are lean, low-fat meats. Plov is cooked using vegetable oils, and I am not a huge fan on that. Vegetable oils were first made to be industrial lubricants, but because of the low cost, they are used everywhere all the time. But anyway, the plov was great and very affordable, even in this touristy place. The cost for 3 people was about $17, and that included all the sides, drinks, and 1 broken glass. Sorry about that. As for utensils, I used only spoon. Of course, you will get fork and knife by just asking. But when in Rome, do as the Romans. In fact, the traditional way of eating here is to use your hand and naan bread as utensil. Our next stop is the Kukeldash madrasa. A madrasa is a place of learning, mainly religion, but also other things such as math and languages. There is a ton of madrasas around Uzbekistan, and they are well maintained and still used. Some are converted into museums, but some still practice the teaching of Quran. A madrasa is not a mosque, although there can be madrasas inside of a mosque. This particular madrasa was first built around year 1570. It has been reconstructed multiple times due to earthquakes and manual demolition. However, this was one of the few buildings that survived the big earthquake in 1966, which demolished 80% of Tashkent. In Kukeldash Madrasa, women are not allowed to study or even enter the premises without being accompanied by a man. There are some madrasas for women, but not here. Fun fact about Kukeldash: the name is actually the builder's nickname. It means the ruler's milk brother, referring to his close relationship to the ruler at the time. Close to the madrasa is the biggest and most famous bazaar in Tashkent, the Chorsu Bazaar. It is inside a dome-shaped building and is also surrounded by smaller bazaars. There is everything available except alcohol and pork, of course. But I travel solo with only one bag, so no room for souvenirs. Rest of the video is dedicated to football and me trying to locate the stadium. After the tour, I have time on my own to explore the city's metro system. The subway is very convenient and very cheap. One ticket costs only 1,400 local som, which equals about 12 cents. It really is hard to spend a lot of money here, unless you want to stay in fancy hotels and insist on booking the most expensive guide you can find.